Yeah, I'm doing absolutely fine. What about you?
I am also pretty good.
So, how has your day been going?
Yes, ma'am. My day is going good, and just my exam is just corner, just after 1 month, and
Okay.
just don't focus much time on YouTube and learning this language.
Uh,
I study nowadays.
okay. So it means your exams are around the corners and you are preparing, you are focusing, you're dedicating your time on exam and you are preparing well. That is a really good way. You need to do that.
Yeah, ma'am. And ma'am, I have a one question.
Yes.
Uh, Learning this language, how we improve our vocabulary part, because what happened, I learn many words, but I just don't use much time, like this reason it is happening, I can't recall for other.
Okay. Yes, it does happens. I know people usually say that they have good vocabulary, they know lots of words, they are able to understand grammar, but the time they speak English, they find themselves they are not able to express their ideas in English. It happens because of lack of practice, but as you said, you have been practicing, but it means that maybe you need to do more practice because since our childhood we have been expressing our ideas in our mother tongue. My voice is
Clear.
clear. Okay, so yeah, I was telling you, since our childhood we have been speaking our mother tongue and we are not speaking other language, so that's why our tongue has influence of our mother tongue. It's affect the way we pronounce the words. Okay, and plus since our childhood we have been thinking in our mother tongue, so it's very hard to give our mind practice to think in English. If you are really very enthusiastic to develop your English skills, if you are really very curious, you need to make sure you give your mind habit to think in English. Okay, because whenever we say something, first we think and then we say. Okay, if your mind has no practice to think in English, then you will find yourself stuck to express your ideas in English.
Yeah,
Yes.
definitely. Yes.
Yes. And the second thing is, as I already mentioned, that your mouth has no practice speaking in English. Your mouth muscles are not developed to speak in English. So you need to make sure you just practice speaking in English. And if you find some words very difficult to pronounce and express, even though those words are in your memory, in your brain, but you are not able to say the time you need to say them. So it means that you know those words is in your memory because you are not practicing using those words in your conversation, in your normal conversation with other people. That's
Your video something stuck.
okay. Let me repeat it again. As you said that you are able to understand English and you know lots of words to express your ideas, but the time you have to speak English, you get stuck because of lack of practice. I would say, even though you are thinking you have been practicing, now you're supposed to speak English well, but you find still yourself you are not able to express your ideas well in English because you need more practice. Yes, since our childhood we have been speaking our language. Yeah, so when we speak our language, our mouth muscle get used to speak our mother tongue. So our mouth has influence of our mother tongue. So how we can get rid of this? We need to put our lots of efforts. Okay, we need to dedicate more time.
Yes, ma'am. And,
Yes.
and before, you can say I just started when I started, so that time I also maintained my consistency. But what happened nowadays, just few days from my study schedule is very busy, and this season I just don't much time give my learning this language. And yeah, I reading every day in English, reading, listening every day, but I don't speak. Maybe
Okay.
this reason it is happening.
Okay, so you read every day in English and you listen to English conversation. Do you get time to listen to English conversation or lecture?
Just 3 days from I don't talk to anyone. Just today
Okay.
I start.
Okay, okay. Because you have a very busy schedule at this moment, you have been preparing for your exam. So I am assuming you are not dedicating your whole day for preparing your exam. So during that time when you feel relaxed, you need to sit down and you need to start thinking in English. Okay, so start thinking in English during the time when you are spare, when you want to give yourself little time to relax. Yes. So when you sit down, you need to think in English, okay, my exam is coming. I have to prepare that lesson. Okay. And what happen if I will not appear for that exam? If I get low marks, what are the options I can choose? Do I have any option? If I don't have any options, so I need to concentrate more. I think I am weak on that part. So from now onward, I will practice using those. So you have to think in English. Okay.
Yes,
Even though you are preparing for your exam, but your mind always thinks. Okay. So when your mind thinks, you need to make sure you give your mind habit to think in English.
definitely, ma'am. And most of the time when I get free time, that time I just try to listening in English conversation videos. But
Yes.
yeah, I also started thinking in English.
Because you have been listening to English conversation, but you are not thinking in English.
Mhm.
Okay, so you need to make sure you give your mind practice to thinking in English. Okay, so when you are sitting by yourself, you just start thinking whatever randomly. You have some topic in front of you. Maybe you're thinking about your past, maybe you're thinking about your future, maybe you're thinking about your present. You need to just make sure whatever you are thinking, you need to think in English only.
Yes,
Okay, okay, and you will find after 30 days you will be more confident. Your confidence level will go really up and you will find yourself very eligible to speak in English. Yes.
yes, ma'am. And I also definitely I try to thinking in English and also try to just not more time, just 10 to 15 minutes. I can
Yes.
also maintain my speaking in English also because
Yes.
speaking also
That's
another
right.
important.
You need not to have video call for your speaking. You can just stand in front of mirror and you can speak in English, or even you can record yourself. Even you need not to go in front of mirror. You need not to record yourself. Don't invest your time to record yourself and start watching your videos. You need to just sit down yourself and just think like, you are not there and I am by myself. So I will think, hey ma, after this conversation you have to cook. What are you going to cook? And look, you have to fold the clothes and you to clean this room, and tomorrow what you are planning. Some you to speak out loud.
Mhm.
Okay,
Right.
say, okay, my mom, she told me to buy this vegetable. I have to go shopping to buy those vegetables, or think something else. Okay, tomorrow I'm going to wear that dress. I need to iron that dress, and I think I need to buy a new dress. Speak out loud.
Yes.
Okay, so that way you will give your brain practice to think in English, as well as you give your mouth practice to speak in English. Okay,
Yes.
so think and speak and listen. Okay,
Okay, ma'am. And ma'am, how about your side weather? Like,
weather at this moment, yeah, winter has just started, so yes, it's cold. Weather is cold. I know in India it's opposite, so I can see it's summer happening at this moment over there. We dive to further conversation. I would like to know about. I know about yourself, but I want whoever will watch this video later, they have some idea about you. So, would you like to say something about yourself?
sorry.
Would you like to say something about yourself? Would you like to give your introduction?
Okay, and I give my introduction.
Yes, for the new viewers, you know.
Okay. Hello, everyone. I am Pinky Devnath. I live in West Bengal. I have done my graduation in geography honors, and simultaneously that time I also completed a 1 year computer course. And apart from my hobby, you can say listening music, reading books, and nowadays also speaking in English.
Okay, that is great. Thank you for giving your introduction. So let me introduce myself to new viewers. Okay, so as you know, my name is Hema. I was born and raised in India, Delhi. After getting married, I came to Australia. Therefore, I have been living in Australia for the last 16 years. My qualifications include a post graduation degree in Hindi honors, which I have done from Delhi University. I have also a bachelor degree in education, which I have done in Australia. Therefore, I have been working as a teacher in Australia. By profession, I am a teacher, as well as I am an English trainer on one of the international platforms called Preply. Besides, I have a channel on YouTube, which is the art of speaking English, and that is all about me. Yes. Okay, would you like to ask any question?
No, ma'am. Now not any question, but definitely when we are just connect again, definitely we can and many
Yes.
things we can discuss. Okay.
Okay, Pinky, nice talking with you again, and best of luck for your exam. Keep on practicing, start thinking in English, and give your mouth practice to speak in English as well when by yourself, even while you are reading. So, read out loud as well. It will give your mouth muscle practice to speak in English as well. So, it will really help. And yes, keep on practicing, and bye for now. Best of luck for your exam, and let me know the results. Okay.
Nice to talk to you, and definitely connect with you again. Okay.
Yes, Pinky, sure. Bye. Take care.